It's 11:01 at night in the middle of July when the lights come on at the Year 11 St Mary's dinner dance. Eagle Rock by Daddy Cool is cut off mid-intro and replaced by the sound of clinking belt buckles as all of the Hale boys pull their dacks up before the teachers intervene. We're all shepherded out of the school gym towards the front of the school where our parents are picking us up. My mum rocks up in her white Toyota and I hop in the car and say goodbye to my mates and we drive off. How was it? Yeah, it was good. I'd tell her all about, Eagle Rock, the wardrobe malfunctions, who went with who, all that stuff. And she smiles and she nods and she says nothing. How was your night? Yeah. The last time my mum was this quiet, she brought home a dog without telling anyone, and my dad didn't speak to her for 2 days. That dog is now his best friend, but that's neither here nor there. So I ask her, what's wrong? And she takes a deep breath, long sigh, and she tells me, your father's taken your door. My what? Your door. He's taken your bedroom door. What the I don't say that last bit out loud. I'm on thin ice enough as it is. So we get home. I walk through the front door, down the hall, and I look. And there it is, my bedroom, wardrobe intact, miscellaneous teenage shrapnel everywhere, and bare hinges. And I'm kind of in shock. It's unbelievable, really, just staring at this gaping hole in my door frame. But it's gone. I get told that I will have it back once I can keep my bedroom clean. I have never kept my bedroom clean in my life. Not uncommon for people with ADHD, but we didn't know that at the time. All we knew was that I was chronically a wreck. So 2 weeks go by, and I'm sitting on my bed. It is 11:01 at night. I'm staring out at an unlit street, watched by broken security cameras, behind a window that has no alarms on it, as my parents sleep in the back of the house. And I think, fuck it. You need to understand, at this point in my life, I'm entirely fueled by the discography of Panic at the Disco, angst, and fantasy novels. So I pull on a baggy, oversized jumper that my dad owned in the 90s, some old work boots, and a full can of Rexona spray deodorant shoved into my sleeve like a faux version of pepper spray. I fold my skinny backside in half, go out the window, down the garden bed, over the front lawn, onto the street, and I hike it 5 minutes up to the park. I want it known that at 16, I am dumb and not stupid. So I send a text to one of my friends who I knew from a martial arts class, and I said something to the effect of, I'm going out for a walk. If I don't text you by midnight, call the cops, I'm probably dead. I chose him specifically because he lived nearby and he had a car, so he texts back with a thumbs up and I'm good to go. I get to the park, and at 16, my sum total experience with marijuana is that I can spell it, and it stayed like that because all my teenage rebellion amounted to was 20 minutes running around the park like a child. Mucking around on a playground that I was much too tall for, and just generally being free. I copied and pasted that text to that friend a couple times over a few weeks, and eventually he decides that he wants to come with, claiming that he doesn't feel comfortable with me being alone in the middle of the night. And you know what, that's fair. I'm not mad about it, even though I now have to kind of share this freedom with someone else. So he joins me. We muck around, we hang out on a playground that is definitely too tall. He's definitely too tall for it. And then one night, as I'm saying goodbye, he brings me over to his car, pushes me up against this dinged up red door in his Subaru Forester, and he kisses me. And I want to say that it was wonderful and amazing and romantic, but it was less fireworks and more wet fish flopping on a deck trying to get its way to the back of the boat. I don't know what I expected, maybe a little bit more confidence, but I hadn't accounted to the fact that he was 20 and it was his first kiss too. This arrangement went on for a while. His technique did not improve. And after 6 months, I finally got my door back. I'd like to thank the spacious room under my bed and in my closets. And you know what? It wasn't the brightest decision I've ever made in my life. But for a few months, I had freedom. I had some semblance of independence. And I don't regret it for a second.